Hare Krishna. So today is Sumani Vaishnava Acharya Disappearance Day. We will sing Jayanilo Premadana. Shri Vaishnava Thakur ki jai. Jayanilo Premadana Karuna Prachur Jayanilo Premadana Karuna Prachur Heno Prabhu Kotha Gela Acharya Thakur Kaha Mora Swarup Rupa Kaha Sanatha Kaha Dasa Raghunatha Patita Pavan Kaha Mora Bhatta Juga Kaha Kaviraj Ekha Khale Kotha Khela Gaurana Thara Ekha Khale Kotha Khela Gaurana Thara Pashane Kutibo Mata Anale Pasibo Pashane Kutibo Mata Anale Pasibo Gauranga gunera nidhi kotha gele phabo. Gauranga gunera nidhi kotha gele phabo. Se saba sangira sange je khoilo bilas. Se sanga na phaya khande narotamada. Se sangana phaya khande narotamada. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Vaishnava Thakur, Jaya Vaishnava Thakur, Vaishnava Thakur, Jaya Vaishnava Thakur. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jayam Vishnupada Parahamsa Parivrajaka Acharya Ashtotar Sri Śrīmad, His Divine Grace Abhay Charanarinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki, Rantara Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam namaskritya naram cheva narottamam devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayamudirayet nashtaprayeshva bhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavati ruttamaśloke bhaktir bhavati naishtiki krishnaya vasudevaya devaki nandanaya cha nanda gopa kumaraya govindaya namo namah. Hare Krishna. Welcome you all to today's Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam class. Okay. So today we'll be discussing from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam also, and there is Gopashtami festival also today, and there is 3 Vaishnava Acharyas disappearance day. So many things are there, so we'll discuss little bit of everything. Yama utasve tanayo prathaya Parte vrito pakshamavi akshiniva Remata uddaya mride svariktam Parat suparnau iva vajri vaktrat Yama utasvi tanayo prathaya Parte vrito pakshamabhirakshiniva Remata uddhaya mride svariktam Parat suparnau iva vajri vaktrat Yama utasvi tanayo prathaya Parte vrito pakshamabhirakshaniva Remata uddhaya mride svariktam Parat suparnau iva vajri vaktrat. Please recite. Yama utasvitanayo prathaya Parte vrito pakshamabhirakshaniva Remata uddhaya mride svariktam Parat suparna iva vajri vaktrat Tanaya prathaya Arte vrito pakshamabhirakshaniva Remata uddhaya mride svariktam Parat suparna iva vajri vaktrat Yama utasvitanayo prathaya Parte vrito pakshamabhirakshaniva Remata uddhaya mride svariktam Parat suparna iva vajrivat. Matajis. What to what meaning? Yama twins, Nakula and Sahadeva. Utasvit, weather. Tanayav, sons. Prathaya, of Pratha. Parthai, by the sons of Pratha. Vrithau, protected. Pakshamabhi, by shields. Akshini, of the eyes. Iva, like. Remate, playing carelessly. Uddhaya, snatching. Mride, in the fight. Svariktam, own property. Parat, from the enemy Duryodhan. Suparno, Garuda, the carrier of Lord Vishnu. Iva, like. Vajrivaktrad, from the mouth of Indra. Translation purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Swami Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Are the twin brothers who are protected by their brothers doing well? Just as the eye is always protected by the eyelid, they are protected by the sons of Pratha, who snatched back their rightful kingdom from the hands of their enemy Duryodhan, just as Garuda snatched the nectar from the mouth of Indra, the thunderbolt carrier. Purport. The Indra, the king of heaven, carries a thunderbolt in his hand and is very strong. Yet Garuda, the carrier of Lord Vishnu, was able to snatch nectar from his mouth. Similarly, Duryodhana was strong as a king of heaven, and still the sons of Pratha, the Pandavas, were able to snatch away their kingdom from Duryodhana. Both Garuda and Parthas are pet devotees of the Lord, and thus it was possible for them to face such strong enemies. Vidura's inquiry was about the youngest brothers of the Pandavas, namely Nakula and Sahadeva. These twin brothers were sons of Madri, the stepmother of the other Pandavas. But although they were stepbrothers, because Kunti took charge of them after the departure of Madri with her husband Maharaj Pandu. Nakula and Sahadeva were as good as the other Pandavas, namely Yudhishthir, Bhima and Arjuna. The 5 brothers are known in the world as regular brothers. The 3 elder Pandavas took care of the younger brothers, just as the eyelid takes care of the eye. Vidura was anxious to know whether, after winning back their own kingdom from the hands of Duryodhana, the younger brothers were still living happily under the care of the elder brothers. Om Agnanatimirandasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Nama Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitam Sha Namaum Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Śrīmate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Deshatarine Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Śrīmate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Iti Namine Shri Varsabhanavi Devi Dhaitaya Kripadeye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Dhayine Prabhave Nama Madhuryo Jala Premadya Shri Rupanuga Bhaktida Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute Namaste Gauravani Shri Murtaya Dhina Tarine Rupanuga Viruddha Pasiddhanta Dvanta Harine Namo Gaura Kishoraya Sakshad Vairagya Murtaye Vipralamba Rasambude Padambu Jayate Nama Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Satchidananda Namine Gaura Shakti Sarupaya Rupanuga Varayate Gaura Virba Bhumestvam Nirdeshna Sajjana Priya Vaishnavam Sarva Bhumo Shri Jagannadayate Nama Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhu bhayevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo nama. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratise Nama. Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Sarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dheena Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Jetam Surato Pangur Mama Manda Matergati Matsarvasva Padam Bujo Radha Madana Mohana Divya Drindaranya Kalpadhrmada Srimad Ratnagara Simhasanasto Srimad Radha Srila Govinda Devo Preshta Libi Sevyamanas Marami Srimad Rasarasarambi Vamshi Vada Tadastita Karshan Venu Swiner Gopir Gopinada Istriyestuna Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhano Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. I would like to take blessings from all the Vaishnavas assembled here so that we can discuss about so many topics today. So here, Vidura is asking about the, so before he asked about Bhima, how is Bhima, and then he asked about how Arjuna was, and now he is asking about how is Nakul and Sahadev. How are they? It's mentioned that this Yudhishthir Maharaj, Bhima and Arjuna protected these younger brothers Nakula and Sahadeva like eyelids, how they protect the eyes, like that. They protected him. There was one pastime from Mahabharata where we know this story where all the Pandavas, one after the other, they go to this, when they were in this, what do you call, Vanavasa. So at that time, for 13 years, 12 years plus 1 year Agnatavasa. So at that time they went to, once they were passing the forest and they were feeling extremely hungry. So Yudhishthir Maharaj tells Nakula to go search for water, and then he goes and he doesn't come back. Then Sahadeva goes, then Bhima goes, then Arjuna also goes, like one after other, and they all doesn't come back. Why? Because when they were trying to drink water from there, so this Yaksha, he warns them that he asks some questions, and he tells that if you answer me, then only I'll allow you to drink water. But they did not listen, they start drinking water. So Yaksha, what he did is, he has, with his something like thunderbolt, something like that, he has make them fainted. Like, they were like practically dead, all these four brothers. And then Yudhishthir Maharaj was waiting for them, waiting, and finally he also goes. There he sees that all his four brothers were lying down, almost dead. And then he was also trying to drink water. At the time Yaksha asked some questions. And then Yudhishthir Maharaj accepts or allows, he answers the question. Those questions, some almost like 125 questions he asks. So one of the famous questions, we know that what is the most fascinating thing in this material world? Then Yudhishthir Maharaj says, Ahani ahani bhutani gacchanti yamalayam. He says that every day there is people dying, but still people of this world think that I will not die. They will see people around them, all of them die, their relatives, brothers, grandmother, parents, everyone. But still the illusion is so strong in this material world, people think that the death will not happen to me. This is the most fascinating thing, or the most ascharya, what do you call that? Surprising thing. So like that, he answered almost, he answered all the questions, and then Yaksha got pleased with him, and then he tells that you are allowed to choose only one brother from these four brothers, you can make him alive. So then Yudhishthir Maharaj chooses whom? He chooses whom? he chooses Nakula. He asked that he requests Yaksha to please revive Nakula back. So then Yaksha got like little bit puzzled, your own dear brother, there is Bhima and Arjuna, they are very powerful. Why did you not choose them? Then Yudhishthira Maharaj says that because from my mother Kunti Maharani, we are 3 brothers, and from Madri, these 2 brothers are the Nakula and Sahadeva. For my mother, so there are, I am there, I am already alive, I did not die, but so I want to make means from Madri's son, one of the Madri sons also to be alive. So hearing this answer from Yaksha, from Yudhishthira Maharaj, Yaksha became so much pleased by the dharmic qualities of Yudhishthira Maharaj, and he got pleased and he told that I will revive all the sons, all your brothers. So all the 4 brothers got revived, and then he says that you have any benedictions, like that he says, and then Yudhishthira Maharaj says that in Agnatavasa, please protect us so that we don't get revealed from Kauravas, like that he asks boon, and then Yaksha promises. So from this story we can understand that here the Yudhishthira Maharaj was trying to protect the Nakula and Sahadeva. There are so many stories where how the Bhima, Arjuna and Yudhishthira Maharaj, they protected Nakula and Sahadeva. They were never treated them as step brothers. They were all like they were living as if they are in the same mother. Not like step brothers, they were like real brothers. They were together always. In every activity, they are always together. Shri Radha Madhav ki, Shri Gaur Nitai ki, Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Darshan ki, Shri Prabhupada ki. So today is Gopashtami, very, very this is a special day for Gaudiya Vaishnavas. So it is said that this Gopashtami day, on this Gopashtami day, this Krishna, before he was in Kaumara stage, means from 1 to 5 we call Kaumara stage, and when Krishna passed from 5 to 6, when he reached the age 6, so then he reached Pauganda stage, then Krishna was allowed to take care of the cows. So all cows became so much jubilant, blissful, that finally all the Brajvasis allowed Krishna to take care of the cow. So the cow became so much blissful. So that's why this Gopashtami festival is celebrated in said in the 10th canto, 15th chapter, first verse. Can open, bro? It is mentioned, Tatasya Pauganda Vaya Shritav Vraje Babuvatus Tau Pashupala Sammado. It is mentioned that the Supreme Lord who takes care of the all living entities is qualified to take care of the cows on this day of Gopashtami, because he is Sammatho. That means he became potent, or he was allowed to take care of the cows on this day, this Gopashtami day. Gas Charayantam Sakibi Samam Pader Vrindavanam Punyam Ativa Chakruta. So on this day, so it was happened that actually as soon as Krishna became like when he was a small boy, like 3 years old, 3 years young boy, so at that time when he was about to walk, at that time only he was asking all the Nanda Maharaj, Yashoda Maya, everyone, that I want to take care of the cows, I want to take care of the cows. But all of them accepted, but except Mother Yashoda. It's tell that you are too much nutcut, we will never allow you to go outside with the cows. There are so many thorns, there is there's a big hill, Govardhan, and there is Yamuna water. What will happen to you? And you are very much mischievous. I can never allow you to go too much far. So actually, so Yashodamaya only allowed Krishna to take care of the calves. We visited, right, this Nandagaon. Nandagaon we visited, right? So that Nandagaon, so she was only, Krishna was only allowed to go to that nearby places in the Nandagaon, not too much far. So Krishna was waiting when he was repeatedly asking, and then finally after 2 years, so when Krishna reached the age 6, so at that time Krishna was allowed to take care of the cows. And Yashodamaya, at that time also she did not accept, but then Balram told that, Maya, don't worry, I will take care of Krishna, I will be there always with him. So then, because Daoji says, and then Yashodamaya accepted that I don't have trust in you, but I trust Balram, so that's why I am keeping you under his care. So don't do too much mischievous activities. Like that, she warned Krishna, and then she thought of making those paduka for Krishna. We heard this story so many times. And then Krishna tells that Maya, you are making for me, but I am Gopala, I am the servitor of these cows. If you are making for me, then you should make for the cows also. So then, when they saw that Nanda Maharaj was having 9 lakh cows, and then 36 lakhs, that many sandals or paduka they cannot make, so they thought of, removed that idea of making paduka for Krishna. And then when the cows heard this, that Krishna will come barefoot with them, so then these cows became, before night only they went from their cow shed and they ran all over Vrindavan, and they made the whole Vrindavan Braj Raj like a soft sand. They crushed all the thorns, rocks, pebbles, everything they crushed into soft stone, soft like soft sand, so that Krishna's lotus feet doesn't get hurt like that. So this was a pastime happened in the Gopashtami day. And it is said that the Krishna's mercy is present in Vrindavan in the form of Brajraj. We call this like Vrindavan, like Vraj. Why we call this Vraj? Because this sand or the dust is directly in the contact with Krishna's lotus feet. That's why it is supremely auspicious. We say that some things can never get contaminated. No, there is this Brajka Mitti and Jagannath Jika Mahaprasad, and then what is that? Naam Sankirtan, holy name of the Lord, can never get contaminated. It said that in Vrindavan, if you want to get mercy, so the mercy is hidden in the form of Brajraj. So you should take the dust of that Brajraj, because Krishna walked on this holy Vrindavan with bare steps, means barefoot. And in Vrindavan, we get the mercy of the Lord by taking the dust on our head. And it is great aparad that when the dust touches when we sit for class and when we get up, if we remove the dust from our body, it is like aparad actually. It is considered aparad. That we are trying to, Krishna is giving mercy and we are trying to remove the dust from the. And then in Vrindavan, the mercy of the Lord is there in the Brajraj, and in the Navdeep Mayapur Dham, the Lord Chaitanya has given his mercy in the form of the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And in Jagannath Puri, the Lord has kept his mercy in the form of Mahaprasad. So it is mentioned that in Jagannath Puri, even though if you don't take darshan, at least you have to take Jagannath Ji Mahaprasad, definitely. So like that, the Lord has bestowed his mercy in different form and different dham. That is about Gopastami festival. And today is also so many Vaishnava Acharyas disappearance day on this Gopastami day. So we'll discuss about them. So about this Dhananjaya Pandit, it is mentioned that he is in Krishna Lila, he is Vasudama. There are in Balaram has this Dwadasha Gopas, principal Gopas, who are always with Balarama and Krishna. So those they again come in the Gaur Lila also. In the same way here, this Vasudama in Krishna Lila comes in the form of Dhananjaya Pandit in Gaura Lila. So this, so he was always associate of Lord Nityananda. And just like Nityanand Prabhu, he has delivered so many wretched and fallen people. In the same way, this Dhananjaya Pandit also, he has converted so many thieves and robbers. He lived in this Shitalagram, okay, Shitalagram in Bengal. So in that place, so many thieves and so many rascals, this Dhananjaya Pandit has made them into Vaishnavas in following the footsteps of Lord Nityananda. Said that Lord Nityananda took permanent seat in the heart of Dhananjaya Pandit, it is mentioned. So that is about this Dhananjaya Pandit. And so next is about the, we'll discuss last about Srinivasa Acharya. Before that, this Gadadhar Das, his disappearance also is there today. It's mentioned that he is very confidential associate of Lord Nityananda and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It said that he is the effulgence of Srimati Radharani. The Srimati Radharani's effulgence has incarnated in the form of Gadadhar Das. Okay. There are so many pastimes of Gadadhar. He is not Gadadhar Pandit, okay? He is Gadadhar Dasa. He is associate, he is a constant associate of Lord Nityananda and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Although he was associate of Lord Nityananda, mostly the Nityananda Prabhu's associates are all the cowherd boys in the Krishna Lila. But still, this Gadadhar Dasa, he was associate of Lord Nityananda, but he was in the mood of gopis actually. There is a gopi whose name is Purnananda Gopi. Okay, so this Gadadhar Dasa was in the mood of that gopi. Whenever he used to take water from the Ganges and he used to catch, so he used to go and then immediately he used to come in that mood of gopi and he used to call out that butter, milk, please come and purchase from me, there's fresh milk from Vrindavan, like that he used to shout actually in the Bengal. So like that he was displaying the mood of gopi. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed Lord Nityananda to go back to West Bengal to preach, so at that time he has sent, there is a Sri Rama and then Gadadhar Dasa. He sent two of them with Lord Nityananda when going back to Bengal. So this Gadadhar Dasa, he stayed nearby Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's place. There he was serving Vishnu Priya and Sachi Mata. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyasa, after that he was serving them Sachi Mata and Vishnu Priya. So one day, Gadadhar Das Thakur, he was in complete ecstasy, he was in complete ecstatic love of prema. So he was generally some of the associates of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they don't want to associate with the Muslims. They don't want to even see these Muslim people. But this Gadadhar Dasa, he was not like that. So he thought that today I want to deliver this Kazi. I want to deliver this Kazi. So in the midnight only, he ran away to the palace of Kazi and he knocked the door. Knocked the door. Kazi, get up, get up, get up, get up. I have brought nectarian love for you, like that he was. And then this Kazi, he in the midnight, he got up and he came out, and then he was surprised to see this Gadadhar Dasa. This Gadadhar was like effulgent, and then when he saw this effulgent, said that, Thakura, why are you disturbing me? What happened? Why you woke me up? And then he says that Lord Nityananda and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has brought this nectarian love of prema in the form of these holy names. So just chant this holy name of Lord Hari and you will be delivered from all your sins. So like that he was in so much of ecstasy, Gadadhar Dasa, and he was requesting you chant it. And then this Kazi was in complete bewilderment. In the midnight he came to my door, and what is he trying to say? And then he says that, no, we'll discuss about this tomorrow. He says that, no, today only you have to chant the name of Lord Hari. Today only you have to chant. And then, and after the repeated request of this Gadadhar Dasa, and by his association and by taking darshan of the Vaishnava, great Vaishnava, so finally this Kazi also chanted, okay, I will chant the name of Hari tomorrow. So then when he heard the name of Lord Hari from the mouth of Kazi, then he became completely, Gadadhar became completely ecstatic. He was dancing there only in front of him. Hari Hari, Hari Hari, Hari Hari, like that he was chanting and dancing, and then he said that now you became delivered. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has delivered you. You have chanted the holy name of Lord Hari and you became completely free from all your sinful reactions. So like that he became ecstatic and he goes back again. So it is said that this Gadadhar Thakur, he established Lord Chaitanya's deity at the place of this Katwa, where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyasa. So at that place, this Gadadhar Thakur, he has installed the deity of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because personally, he only installed it. Okay, so these are the few pastimes of Gadadhar Dasa. And then we'll try to discuss about the Srinivas Acharya. Srinivas Acharya is a very prominent Vaishnava Acharya in this Gaudiya Parampara. So before discussing about Srinivas Acharya, we'll discuss about his appearance. Today is Disappearance Day, but still we'll discuss about this appearance of Srinivas Acharya, means about his parents. That his parents were Gangadhar Bhattacharya and Lakshmi Priya. So they were great devotees of Lord Chaitanya from their childhood only. This Gangadhar Bhattacharya, from his childhood only, he was hearing about Lord Chaitanya and he was chanting Chaitanya's holy names. And then because of the social customs and so many things, he was not able to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but he was having intense desire to take darshan of Lord Chaitanya. This is the father of Srinivas Acharya, this Gangadhar Bhattacharya. He was having intense desire, but somehow or other he was not getting any chance to meet Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And finally, when he went out of the home to meet Lord Chaitanya, so at that time he went to Katwa, and surprisingly at that time only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was taking sannyasa at that time. So then when this Gangadhar Bhattacharya, he saw that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he came with Nityanand Prabhu and Chandrasekhar Acharya and Mukund, what is his name? Mukundatta, like so many of them came and they were all weeping and crying. And then he came to know that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is taking sannyasa, and his beautiful hair was being removed. So when he heard this, he almost fainted, that the beautiful, the blackish, the curly hair of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the long hair, which is most, it is mentioned that the most beautiful form of spiritual energy, something like that. It's considered the most beautiful part of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that it is being removed from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's body. So all the devotees were weeping and crying, and even the barber name, you know the barber name who shaved Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Huh? Yes, Madhudisha. Madhudisha is the name of the fortunate barber who shaved Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Even his hands were completely shaking when he was also weeping and crying. He was telling that I will not do this, I will not do this, I will not do, like that. He was reluctant to do. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tells him, you do it, this is my order, you have to do it. You just shaved my head, this is my order to you. And then still he was reluctant, but his hand was automatically shaving the head of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because the supreme controller Lord Chaitanya controlled the hand of this Madhudisha also, and he shaved the head of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And when the hairs were falling down, all the devotees were also falling down there. All the devotees, they were fainting there. So the Supreme Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has left his loving mother, beautiful wife, and his home, and he took this sannyas diksha to deliver all the people. That is the magnanimous nature of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And when it is said that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's even though all these fallen souls were running away from him, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was running behind them. That's why he took this sannyas diksha, so that to save these people who are running away from his mercy, he want to catch them and to give them this Krishna prema. So that's why he took this sannyas diksha. So when this Gangadhar Bhattacharya, when he saw this Leela of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sannyas diksha, he became completely ecstasy, and he was chanting Chaitanya, Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, because he got that name there, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. And then when from there he went to his home. His home is mentioned something, Shikanda, something it is there. There also he was chanting Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. He was chanting every day, and his wife also sat with him, and she also became ecstatic by the association of him. She was also chanting Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, and they both were crying and weeping, and they desire to have a child. So then they got desire from the heart that you have to come to Jagannath Puri and take darshan of Lord Jagannath Ji. And even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also came there. So then, this Gangadhar Bhattacharya and Lakshmi Priya, they both go to the Jagannath Puri, and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu put his lotus feet upon Gangadhar Bhattacharya and blesses them that you will have a wonderful child, boy, who will be empowered by me to distribute the literatures of Goswamis. So like that he blesses, and then so this Gangadhar Bhattacharya and Lakshmi Priya, they got the blessings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and they go to take darshan of Lord Jagannath also. There also they desire that please give us a child, and then Lord Jagannath also blesses them. So by their blessings, they get this wonderful child, Srinivasa. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tells them, you go back to your home and you will get a beautiful son whose name will be Srinivasa. So that means Chaitanya Mahaprabhu only gave the name Srinivasa. He says that I have empowered Rupa and Sanatana to write the literatures on Bhakti. In the same way, I have empowered this Srinivasa Acharya to distribute these literatures of the Goswami. So he is the first book distributor in our Gaudiya Vaishnava Parampara, Srinivasacharya. Okay. Srinivasacharya ki jai. So that is the glories of Srinivasacharya. So mentioned that Srinivasacharya was born with all the wonderful like a great personality, how he appears in all the wonderful features. He was having bodily features. His hands and legs were elongated. He was bright. He was having effulgence. His body was full of effulgence, and he was in his whole town. He was like a moon, like a moon. He was all the inhabitants were attracted to his beauty and his wonderful qualities. And when he was a child, he was studying under the famous Dhananjaya Vidya Vachaspati, and then he learned all. It is mentioned here that he learned all the religion, logic, poetry, political science, grammar, and Ayurveda, from all these things. And then later on, when he met this Narhari Thakur, so this Narhari Thakur is the associate of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but he was special that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu never allows his associates to glorify him, means in front of him. But only this Narhari Thakur was the only person who, because of his intense devotion, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu allowed this Narhari Thakur to glorify Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in front of him only. So hearing this amazing quality of Narhari Thakur, so Srinivasacharya impressed, and he wanted to accept him as Guru. He accepted him as a first instructing Guru. And Srinivasacharya was so special that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu informed Rupa Goswami and Sanatan Goswami, Gopal Bhatta Goswami, told that to your Vrindavan, this Srinivasacharya will come to Vrindavan and you have to instruct them. So like that he requested them. And then he told even Gadadhar Pandit also that you have to teach him Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam to this Srinivasacharya. He will come and you have to teach him Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. So like that he has instructed them. You can understand how much great is this Srinivasacharya. And about we sang this bhajan that how we should be so much attached to the association of Vaishnavas, that when the Vaishnavas disappear, that how much we should cry, that Pashane Kutibo Mata Anale Pashibo, means like I want to enter into the fire and I want to beat myself to the stone. So that much desperate, that much one should be mad, or you should feel that much morose when the Vaishnavas disappear. So such instances happened in Srinivasacharya also. That he was first he was trying to take darshan of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but as soon as he went there, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also winded up his pastime. He goes back. He was not able to take darshan of Lord Chaitanya also. So then he wanted to, he goes to Vrindavan. So there also he wanted to get training from Rupa and Sanatan Goswami. So there also, as soon as he goes there, Rupa and Sanatan Goswami, they also disappear from there. They also wind up their pastimes. And then he finally comes to Gadadhar Pandit. And then when Gadadhar Pandit, he wanted to learn Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam from him. So then Gadadhar Pandit tells that, because when I read Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, I cry a lot. So this whole Bhagavatam manuscript became full of water. It became complete moisture and all the ink went away. So that's why I need the copy of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam to teach you. to teach Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam to you. So then he requested, I think Narahari Thakur he requested, and then he sends one copy of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam to Gadadhar Pandit. But by the time Gadadhar Pandit received the Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, then he also disappears. So like that. So here we can see the life of Srinivasa Acharya. He was so much desperate to take the association of Vaishnavas, but he was not able to get the association of Vaishnavas, and he was so much desperate, more and more. I want to always stay in the association of Vaishnavas, and finally he became he was being under the caretaker of Gopal Bhatta Goswami and Jiva Goswami, and Jiva Goswami was at that time, so Jiva Goswami was personally training he was having these 3 disciples. Who are those? Dukhi Krishnadas and Shyamanand Pandit, and then Narottam Das Thakur and Srinivasa Acharya. So he was training these 3, and there was this Srinivasa Acharya. He was able to make. There was one king. There was some. We know this pastime of these dacoits. They wanted to. These all Goswami literatures they have brought, and they were trying to distribute, or I don't remember the exact pastime. But so these dacoits, they take it, they capture it, and then Srinivasa Acharya goes there, and he makes the king also the devotee, and then he brings back those literatures, and it is said that he was especially empowered by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to distribute the literatures of these Goswamis. So on this auspicious day of the disappearance day of Srinivasa Acharya, so we can pray to all these Vaishnava Acharyas, so that we also can become a small insignificant part in this preaching mission of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and we can even in this book distribution also, while doing book distribution also, we can pray to the first book distributor, Srinivasa Acharya, to empower us to distribute more and more books, and to always serve Vaishnavas, to stay in the Vaishnavas, and have this mood, and serve this mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. If you have any questions, comments, or any corrections, we can discuss for like 1-2 minutes. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Yes, Prabhu. Madhur.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. So you told that Narahari Thakur, because of his intense devotion, he was the only person who was allowed to glorify Lord Chaitanya in front of him. But I think it is not because of intense devotion, because every devotee had intense devotion towards Lord Chaitanya. So can you say something about it? Because this qualification, other devotees were also having intense devotion.
You only can answer it.
I don't know the reason, if you know.
Means I heard from that book. That's what I heard. He was having this. I'm just repeating the. It's mentioned that Narahari Sarkar's intense devotion had pleased Lord Chaitanya, and Narahari had the distinction of being allowed to sing the Lord's glories in the Lord's presence, although Lord, out of humility, would not let anyone else to do. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not allow anyone to glorify him out of his humility, but he allowed only Narahari Thakur because of his intense devotion. He has pleased Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Which quality has pleased? It's mentioned here, intense devotion. Everyone are in the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Leela, all are Mukta Siddha, all are eternal liberated personalities. Cannot, discriminate one's devotion, and should not even discriminate also. You can understand that he is a special devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. that he has got this special blessings of Lord Chaitanya to glorify him. Anyone has any, like, one who knows answer, they can tell. Tyanand Prabhu, Anantashan Prabhu, anyone knows, they can answer. I'll come to you, Prabhu, if I get answer. Anantashan Prabhu.
So just like we sang this song, Jai Anilo Premadhan, this Narottam Das Thakur actually wrote because when Srinivasacharya disappeared, so he wrote on his disappearance day only, Jai Anilo Premadhan.
Okay. On the same day.
On the same day.
Okay. Hari Bol. Okay. Any more questions? Antara Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki, Gopashtami festival ki jai, Vaishnava Thakur ki, Vaishnava Thakur Tirabhav Divas ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.